Barcelona are the La Liga champions, and on the other hand, Real Madrid look completely broken right now. A financially struggling Barcelona side built around young players has now 5 trophies in the last 2 years, while the supposed to be Galacticos have nothing to show for it. One dressing room looks united, with teenagers and veterans laughing together, having the time of their lives, while on the other team, players are punching each other, hitting the captain of the team, and picking up fights with the staff members. Barcelona players treat Hansi Flick like their father, while at Madrid, players cry about their manager and get him sacked simply because he wanted more discipline from the team. The contrast between these two teams feels like day and light, and so was the El Clasico, which Barcelona could have easily won even with their eyes closed. You know, as a die-hard Barcelona fan, I always have this stress during the El Clasicos, whether the team is going to win the match or not. But this El Clasico was completely different. This was one of those low cortisol moments where it actually didn't even feel like a Clasico. Even the 5-0 victory in 2010 was more stressful than this. The ease with which Barcelona were able to build up throughout the entire 90 minutes was absolutely shameful for Real Madrid. You know, as a team, if you allow Barcelona to settle into your half easily, of course Barcelona are going to do the damage. And that's exactly what Madrid allowed Barcelona to do. Extremely poor pressing again and again, and Barcelona players had absolutely no trouble in the build-ups. There are two things which you can do against Barcelona: either form a low block, which almost all the teams opt for, or you can try to press with high intensity and have a high line playing. But what you absolutely cannot do is not press and still play with a high line, because every single Barcelona player has a tremendous ability on the ball, who can easily find these ball behind the back lines, and the opposition can easily concede a goal. On the other hand, if you look at Barcelona's pressing, it was absolutely relentless. Barcelona won the possession back multiple times in the attacking third and forced Real Madrid to go long, which did not allow Madrid to settle anywhere in the game, even in their own half. And honestly, what a disastrous player Jude Bellingham has become in these recent seasons. This guy used to be a top performer, he used to find spaces when there was none, and you can see how lazy he has become on the field. You can see in this attack, he could have easily tried to find a better space than walking on the field, and this wasn't the only moment in the game as well. Throughout the entire match, he was walking on the field instead of running and trying to get in the box or trying to get in a position from where he can get a good shot on target. Throughout the entire game, we saw Gavi marking him and following him on the field, who did a fantastic job. But we can't forget that Barcelona managed to get a clean sheet in this match, and this was one of those few matches in which I saw excellent defensive performance by Barcelona. The entire team was working as a unit, every defender was playing well, and we saw some excellent tackles thrown by Barcelona players in this match. This match also formed a very different opinion of Ferran Torres in my mind, and it is not just about the goal. Every single decision that he was taking on the field was a right decision. He knew exactly when he needed to drop back, exactly when to make these runs, and this through ball which he played to Marcus Rashford was absolutely beautiful. He controlled the ball well, found the space, and knew exactly when to release this ball, which unfortunately Rashford was not able to score from. But during the entire match, we saw very good decision making and excellent output in the final third, which was missing throughout the entire season. Both the goals which Barcelona scored were absolutely magical, very different goals. The first one, which came from this beautiful free kick, you have the tiniest space to make sure that the ball dips in well, and you have Courtois standing in the goal. I don't think it can get more difficult than that, and it was a beautiful strike by Marcus Rashford. Even the second one, which was an absolutely beautiful goal, how much Dani Olmo is able to do in a fraction of a second is absolutely commendable. And this was the story of the game. Barcelona completely outplayed Madrid in every aspect of football. In the end, Barcelona could have easily won this match by a huge margin, but one thing that I'm happy for, other than the title and everything else to celebrate, is that my first ever prediction, which I posted on this channel, was right. As always, do let me know your thoughts about the Clasico in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.